Hey, what's going on, guys? This is John. Hope you guys are doing well today. This will be a very different video from what I've been normally doing. Of course, you guys know I like to troll a lot, but this is more of a, serious video, geared more to general topics surrounding Barcelona and then also football in general. I've been doing voiceovers moving forward when it comes to these types of, videos, just because I don't have the time right now to be in a camera. My schedule, my work schedule, my life just is not giving me the opportunity just yet. So we're gonna be doing voiceovers right now, as far as when it comes to certain topics that I like to discuss for Barcelona, and that I want to express my opinion of them, of course. Now, if you like this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a like, for supporting the channel, and then also make sure to subscribe, comment your opinion, etc., etc. If you do not like this, then I'll see you guys back in my other videos where I normally do a lot of trolling, of course, with shorts. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So today I really want to talk about Ter Stegen and his situation at Barcelona. Mainly, I want to talk about the amount of hate that Ter Stegen has been receiving within the last couple of years, but more so recently, these past couple of weeks, after coming back from a very serious season-ending injury. Ter Stegen has been playing about 2 games, and the last game against Villarreal, let's just say he did not have the best performance, and people started going at him again, reminding him that he's ass or that he doesn't do well in general and he's not good enough, and he's the reason why Barcelona hasn't been doing well at all, etc., etc. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and just a reminder that a lot of Barca fans are not really Barca fans, but are just trying to hate on players for whatever reason, without understanding what happens when you do that. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. If you did not understand that little rant, I guess you can say I'm here to say that people that do in fact just hate on players, specifically Ter Stegen in this case, are just the dumbest Barca fans I've ever seen. Okay, let me explain myself. I understand that you may not like a player, for whatever reason, whether you do not like the way he plays or you think that we could do better, etc., etc. I understand that, but when it comes to just flat out hating on Ter Stegen for absolutely no reason, that's just when I cross the line. Okay, you may not like Ter Stegen as a goalkeeper. Personally, I think he's a really good goalkeeper. I think he's one of the top goalkeepers in the world when he's in form. Is he my preferred goalkeeper? No, I would rather have a profile that's bigger, taller, taller goalkeeper like Courtois, a much wider goalkeeper like Courtois. I feel more secure that way if I was, playing for that team. That's just me personally, but I'm not gonna hate on Ter Stegen and flat out insult him. He's in my club. I'm going to support him no matter what, and I think every Barca fan, whether you like Ter Stegen or not, should do that approach. You can say like, hey, I think we should have a better goalkeeper. I think we can improve our goalkeeper position because of this and this and that. But flat out hating on Ter Stegen and making him a meme to the world is not going to help out, Barcelona anyway. Neither, most importantly, Barcelona, but also Ter Stegen. If you're wanting to get rid of Ter Stegen, this is one of the best ways that you can devalue a player, by just talking smack about him, by posting memes about him on Twitter, on social media, etc., etc. A lot of people are going to see that, and when it comes to negotiation, I'm sure the clubs are going to lowball you because clearly the fan base is not enjoying having that player, or specifically Ter Stegen in this case, Ter Stegen at our club. So they're gonna lowball us. They're probably gonna ask us for 20 million, 20 million euros, instead of what I consider a decent price for Ter Stegen is like 40 to 50 million, because he's one of the top goalkeepers in the world, especially when he's in form, like I said. So what these Barca fans are doing are not helping Ter Stegen, but most importantly, are not helping Barcelona. If you really cared about Barcelona and not about your stupid ego, then you would support Ter Stegen and not be completely ranting about how he could have done so much more in this play, or it's just very stupid, very immature from our fan base to be flat out hating on this guy for whatever reason. And this is without mentioning the amount of times that this man has had to save us in countless matches where the team just plays poorly and they don't know what they're doing, and Ter Stegen has to make incredible saves to keep the team alive. People not have memories. They just remember the losses, of course, because when Barcelona conceded 8 goals against Bayern Munich, it was Ter Stegen's fault that we conceded all those 8 goals, right? Not because of the team and how they played horribly, and because the team clearly did not know what the heck they were doing. I think a lot of the hate behind it is also the fact that a lot of these Barca fans, so-called Barca fans, are Messi fans first, and they had that small, Messi and Ter Stegen had a little bit of different opinions when it came to Barcelona and how the team should work during the season. And I don't know, I was never there in the locker room, but I can see how that was I can understand being discrepancies in a locker room, but I don't think that should completely. I don't think we should put Ter Stegen in an antagonist role because of that. I know Messi was great and he's the best player of all time. I am a Messi fan myself, but I'm not gonna let that ruin my perspective of Ter Stegen. He is a Barcelona player right now, and as long as he is a Barcelona player, I'm going to support him no matter what. Messi is long gone, and we have Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper. And guys, we have to be patient with Ter Stegen as well. He just came out of this really bad injury. I think we should just stop with the memes. I think we should stop with the insults. Ter Stegen, it's not helping him at all. And you think players don't really pay attention to social media? Well, that's a fallacy. I'm pretty sure they see everything. They see all the memes, etc., etc. And whether I think it's good that they're looking at these memes, no, I don't think. I think they should just step away from social media. It can be very bad for you, especially if you stay on it for very long periods of time. Especially if you are, somebody with a very big public figure like Ter Stegen, who has a lot of fans, a lot of people that follow him. I don't think it's best. I think it's best that you stay away from social media. But that's just another topic for another day. But I think we should be, as Barca fans, if we really want the best for Barca, whether it's Ter Stegen leaving for a good fee, a club paying a decent amount for him, or Ter Stegen staying, I think we should be in support of him and not bashing his name everywhere we go. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Tell me, whether you would keep Ter Stegen or you would sell him at this rate in his career. But definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And if you guys like these kinds of videos, make sure you leave a like, subscribe as well for more of these. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you guys, and take care in the meantime. Peace out.